Let's now talk about some international news where the situation is worsening in Lebanon as Israel continues to pound many suburbs of Lebanon, especially in Beirut, calling them their legitimate targets, as they said that these are the targets for Hezbollah. Now, Israeli cabinet is likely to vote on ceasefire deal. Israel-Lebanon conflict is likely to end as well after the escalation. Now, Israel is moving closer to Lebanon ceasefire deal. A proposal for 2-month ceasefire. Israeli forces will withdraw from Lebanon and Hezbollah will end armed presence from the southern border. International panel is likely to set up a monitor to monitor the ceasefire deal. My colleague Ghazali now joins us with more details on this. Mohammad Ghazali, initially after the strikes, in fact, from Israel, then some retaliation from Hezbollah. Now, this at least would be a positive sign in this ongoing conflict.
Yeah, certainly. In the last couple of days, if you see, the war has intensified from both sides. Hezbollah managing to penetrate, deep penetration with its attack in Tel Aviv, and some people getting injured. And for almost a year now, the northern border of Israel has been in a situation where residents can't move back and they have vacated the area. And there was also pressure on Mr. Netanyahu after the arrest warrant was issued by the ICC, with many of its coalition partners, or say the alliance partners globally, like France and other countries, voicing their opinion that they will support the ICC arrest warrant if Mr. Netanyahu steps into their territory. So that has certainly worked, and US was certainly trying to broker a deal between Hezbollah or the Lebanese government with Israeli officials. And what we are picking up right now, as per the media reports in Arab world, as well as from the Israeli spokesperson of the PMO office, saying that perhaps a deal could be worked out tomorrow at around 9:30 p.m. India time. The Israeli cabinet will convene, and they will assess the entire modalities or what are the terms and conditions of the deal, which particularly says that Israel will also withdraw from Lebanese territory. And Hezbollah will also move back 30 kilometers from the Israeli border, and that will be a buffer zone, as it was back in 2006 when a ceasefire was negotiated between Israel and Hezbollah. Now, the only challenge will be whether Israeli Prime Minister Mr. Netanyahu will be able to convince its coalition partners, those coming from the far-right parties, like Mr. Itamar Ben-Gvir, the Interior Minister, as well as Mr. Smotrich, another cabinet minister, who are from the far-right wing of the party. So whether they will support the deal is going to be the big challenge, which US, France, UK, and other coalition partners of Israel will be watching out for. Because even in the past, we know that it's not a secret that Mr. Benjamin Netanyahu, the Israeli prime minister, have been blamed for not adopting or not accepting the deal of ceasefire with Hamas, with whom the Israel has been fighting a war for the last more than 1 year. So tomorrow, it is very likely that the ceasefire deal may be accepted by the cabinet, and that is why Israeli cabinet will be convened. And it is also being reported that perhaps French President Mr. Emmanuel Macron and United States President Mr. Joe Biden will jointly announce the ceasefire if the Israeli cabinet approves it.